Hello everyone, I'm Chris Hernandez and this is the Weekly Report, your look at news from the city of Kansas City, Missouri. The remodeling has wrapped up, so the Permitting Services Center is returning to the 5th floor of City Hall. City planning, water, and public works permits are all available at the center, providing a one-stop convenient location for residents. The newly remodeled space will be officially reopened with all services in a space that better serves your needs on January 24th. For more information, visit kcmo.gov. It's still cold out there, so don't forget all your pets. Here are a few tips to protect your pet during these extreme temperatures. Keep your pet inside as much as possible, of course. Do be aware that antifreeze and rock salt could be dangerous. Pets might be attracted to the sweetness of the antifreeze and the saltiness of rock salt, but both of these can be deadly. When your pets come in from outside, be sure to dry their fur. Outside water bowls will freeze, so be sure you're providing adequate food and water. The city's animal health staff will impound pets found outside during extreme conditions and issue citations to their owners. Residents may report pets left outdoors in extreme weather by calling the city's 311 center. Call 311 or 816-513-1313 from 7 a.m. through 7 p.m. After hours, you can call the non-emergency police line at 816-234-5111 to report animal control issues. Safeguarding your drinking water starts long before water from the Missouri River is pumped into the city's water treatment plant. Water Services staff continuously monitor our region's water source by taking samples of local creeks and streams as well. Check out this video along with news from our other city departments.
Miles of creeks, streams, and rivers wind through Kansas City, and they all eventually lead to the Missouri River. Because Kansas City gets its drinking water from the Missouri River, the health of these smaller creeks and streams is important to KC Water, and that's where this team comes in.
Streams are like sink for whoever does not behave right by the stream.
Several times a year, Jing Tao and Michael Radabaugh wade into local waters with containers and tools to measure water quality. They're checking for E. coli, solids, metals, and other contaminants.
This equipment we have is to measure the flow in the stream. For these Kansas City, Missouri streams, most of them are wadable, which means they are shallow enough you can walk across.
Samples go to KC Water's laboratory, and the results are sent to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. KC Water is required to do this to protect water quality across the city. Since Radabaugh started water testing in 2014, he's seen one problem get worse: litter.
There's more litter and more solids in the water than there was in 2014 because people throw out their cigarette butts, their shredded paper. The plastic bags get shredded.
Everyone plays a role in protecting water quality, so please don't litter, bag up all yard waste, and avoid applying too much lawn fertilizer.
Because whatever you overdo on your yard, they end up in the stream.
It isn't just humans who benefit from cleaner creeks, streams, and rivers.
Litter bags that you throw out there with all your McDonald's and stuff pollutes the water that the deer, the raccoons, the possums, and the other things that have to drink out of this water are getting all that stuff leached into their water. So if you don't want it in your water, why would they want it in their water?
For KC Water, I'm Brooke Givens.
Are you looking for information on trash collection, how to file a police report, or how to get a business license? The information you're looking for is as easy as getting on the city's website and filling in the blanks. Simply enter what you are searching for in the search bar. The search results will pop up. There's no need to click on any buttons or scroll down through the drop-down menu. You can also receive lots of city information directly to your email. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the newsletters link. You can also go to kcmo.gov/subscribe. The city regularly emails news releases, newsletters, information from council members, and much more. Just sign up with your email address and select the information you would like to receive. To watch additional videos on city services and programs, check the FYIKC website at kcmo.gov/FYIKC or visit our YouTube page at youtube.com/KCMOCCO.
Although it's cold and snowy, Kansas City, it's never too early to think about your garden because spring is just 2 months away. Today we're talking about Gardeners Connect's event, the Garden Symposium that happens on February 9th and 10th and is supported by the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund. Today we're at Rockhurst University where the symposium will take place, and we're with Executive Director Brian Chadwick Robinson. Brian, thank you so much for having us here at Rockhurst.
Thank you. It's a beautiful facility. We're glad to be here.
Yeah. And congratulations also on Gardeners Connect's 60th anniversary.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming, so we have a whole bunch of things planned, so you can just look for that on our website.
Great. What is your website?
It's gardenerskconnect.org.
Okay. And then Gardeners Connect started 60 years ago. What was the impetus for the organization starting?
The organization originally started to build the garden center in Luce Park, and it was a place for all the disparate gardening groups to have a place to meet and function. So that's how we formed, and we've gone on to do much, much more than that.
And the symposium, this is not your first year doing the symposium, correct?
No, we've been doing it since 1998. I've been involved since the 2004 symposium.
So this year, what all do you have planned for the symposium?
This year it's to our theme. Every year there's a theme, and this year the theme is Embrace a Greener Garden, because we're all talking about how to be more natural and work within the confines of nature instead of battling against it all the time. So we have the full day garden symposium, which is 4 speakers, 5 lectures. One of my favorites is going to be how to deal with wildlife in your garden, because that's a problem that everybody has, whether you live in the inner city or out in the country. We're also going to have a workshop the day before, as well as a banquet at Lydia's Kansas City.
Great. And you have a celebrity, from a PBS celebrity, who's going to be one of your presenters as well, correct?
Yes, his name is Joe Lample, and he is the presenter of A Greener World, and we've been advertising on KCPT along with his programming. So yeah, every year we try to pick speakers that we think are going to be interesting to the local audience. And we at one time thought about doing a retrospective, and we started looking back, and those people became stars in the gardening world and are no longer affordable. So
well, shoot. Well, now but this is an affordable symposium.
Yeah.
And you can get tickets on your website?
Yeah, you can get them at gardensymposium.org, and you can find out about all of the programs, the speakers, what their programs are going to be, the schedule, what books are going to be available, and who our sponsors are, like the NTDF.
Thank you. And also you have a local, you have quite a variety of presenters. I mean, it's a short period of time, but you have like the international presenter, and then you have the national, and you also have locals. So there's really an array of interests and topics. So that's really great for people to have all in one day.
Right. We try to not only be for the low end new gardener, not necessarily low end, but the new gardener who's just starting out, who doesn't feel like they're an expert or that they have a grasp of everything, all the way up to the people who've been gardening all their life. And so they're going to learn something new no matter what.
So after the symposium, what other programs do you have scheduled?
In March, we have Maria Fadiman coming in. She's a National Geographic explorer and a TED Talk speaker. And she's going to be talking about how plants interact with us as gardeners and cultures around the world. And then in April, we have a dear friend of mine, Ethne Clark, who used to be the organic gardening editor. And she's coming back to speak about mid-century modern gardens, which we have so many mid-century modern garden houses here. So.
Right, we do. Well, that's perfect. That's perfect for Kansas City.
Yes.
Well, thank you for telling us about the symposium and about your programs, and thank you for giving us a little bit of warmth, thinking of warmth during these cold winter days.
My pleasure.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/ntdf.
Love is in the air, especially at the City Market on Valentine's Day. That's when 12 couples will tie the knot every 15 minutes beginning at 2 p.m.
Tie the Knot has been an annual event here at the City Market since 2007. So we have married quite a few couples and have had lots of happily ever afters.
Well, we were just randomly looking for something unique, and we were going to get married in the summer with sunflowers, but then we decided we didn't want to wait that long, and I Googled Tie the Knot, and this whole page came up, and we called Sue, and we were the last couple to be picked, and so we decided, just to go for it.
We just love this event for a variety of reasons. First off, we really want to let the public know that the City Market is open year-round, even in February, even when it's cold out. We got lucky on weather today, but sometimes it's a lot chillier. So that's one of the main reasons. And then, of course, we just like to promote all kinds of diversity and love and, promote the whole spirit of Valentine's.
And now by the power invested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
These free wedding ceremonies are part of an annual celebration in a heated glass pavilion at the City Market Square. Unfortunately, all of the time slots for this year are now taken, but you never know, someone may get cold feet. So if you'd like to be added to this year's waiting list, please email Sue Patterson at spatterson@thecitymarket.org. And by the way, reservations for the 2019 Tie the Knot celebration will open in December at the end of this year, and they will be taken on a first-come, first-served basis. The National World War I Museum Tower elevator is getting modernized thanks to a grant from the Sunderland Foundation. Upgraded electronics, new communication systems, and new paint in the stairs and lobby are just some of the improvements that are being made. The Liberty Memorial Tower elevator will be closed through the end of February for that construction, but the rest of the facility remains operational. For more information, visit theworldwar.org. And that does it for this edition of the Weekly Report. To view this program again or other Channel 2 videos, go to kcmo.gov/Channel 2. That page has a link to our YouTube channel, and all of our great programs are there so that you can view them on demand. I'm Chris Hernandez. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time, and stay warm.